Today, we're gonna go over some incredible things regarding the little things that make the biggest difference in your business life and really your personal life. You've gotta change your life. You gotta reprogram your brain that you are a morning person and your life will change. The minute you wake up, don't go, oh God. Wake up and say out loud, what are you grateful for? Put yourself there right when you wake up. You gotta do personal development. You gotta do 30 minutes, whether it's a read the book, listen to the audio book, take notes. When it's all done, go back over your notes. And there's two things you should be looking at. How can this impact my business life? And how can this impact my personal life? If you're a person that travels on business, you gotta do this every day. I don't wanna hear freaking excuses. Well, if you don't work on your mind, your brain's gonna fall apart. You're not gonna stay the same. You always go backwards. Today, we're gonna go over some incredible things regarding the little things that make the biggest difference in your business life and really your personal life. So I want you guys to just kind of sit back, take a pen and paper and write some notes, but I'm gonna take you through my morning routine. And this was taught to me by actually Jim Rohn. So this has been, about 20 years ago, I learned this, and he said, listen, this is not something that you do once in a while. You've got to create a morning routine. And I said to, how this even came about was one time we were flying somewhere, and I said to Jim, I said, gosh, I'm so tired. I'm not a morning person. Woo! And he looked at me like I asked him to rob a bank. And I said, what's wrong? He goes, listen to what you tell yourself. I'm not a morning person. I hate mornings. And I'm like, I'm not. See, remember I tell you how we're programmed in life? My family taught me to act like that. Because everybody would get up and mope around in the morning and act like they're tired, and kind of, walking left and right, oh, good morning, and act tired, right? That's a behavior. And behaviors are learned, just like other behaviors are learned. So Jim said, you've got to change your life, Anthony. You got to reprogram your brain that you are a morning person and your life will change. And so here's what he had me do. And this, by the way, I've been doing this ever since, and I'm going to teach you what it is. So number one, the minute you wake up, the minute, when your eyes open up, don't go, oh God. Go wake up and say out loud, what are you grateful for? What are you grateful for? It puts you into a state that is unbelievable. Like, thank you for giving me the opportunity to be alive, whatever it is. Thank you for giving me this where I live. Like right now, I say all the time, thank you for allow me to live your God. Thank you to everyone that's in my life. Thank you. It changes everything. Then get up, go get your caffeine. But the first thing, and people next to you, if you do have a partner that's a girlfriend, boyfriend, husband, wife, whatever it is, cat, dog, when you say out loud what you're grateful for, they're gonna think you've lost your mind. And that alone is worth doing it because it's so freaking funny, right? But sooner or later, they'll start doing it with you. And don't be a simp and be like, yeah, I'm so grateful for you. And that's the only thing you're grateful for, okay? Yes, be grateful for the person in your life, but also be grateful for what you've been able to do too. So be grateful, gratitude, happiness. Put yourself there right when you wake up. Go get your caffeine. Some of you do coffee, some of you do tea, some of you do matcha tea now. I'm seeing matcha all over the place. Some of you guys do energy drinks. Whatever it is that you like to do it. Now, the next thing is, and this is something that a lot of you don't do, some of you do, go get some cardio. Go for a walk. If you don't do anything, go walk. And don't just do around the block, okay? You're gonna have to at least get a mile in. And then after you get a mile, then start getting good at 2 miles, then 3 miles, then 4 miles. Get really good at positioning yourself. Get as much as you can in. Now, what do I mean by positioning yourself? Get yourself oxygen to your brain. You maybe maybe you're in a cold area and you can't go outside. Get on a treadmill and get on an incline. Okay, maybe you can only do 3 in the beginning, then go to 5, and then 6, and then 10. But you can't hold on. You can't hold on to the machine. You gotta allow your heart to work. Maybe you're a runner. You can start running. Or maybe you can row, right? Get cardio going. Get your heart freaking ready to fall out of your chest. That's where you gotta be. You gotta get movement going, and you gotta get oxygen to your brain. You gotta get your endorphins going, right? You gotta get things moving. Then come back, and this is a part that I highly recommend you just do this. You gotta do personal development, okay? And you gotta do 30 minutes, whether it's a read the book, listen to the audio book, watch a YouTube video, like Jim Rohn has YouTube videos Jim Rohn has YouTube videos. You can sit there and watch an hour's worth, half hour's worth, take notes, okay? Take notes. When it's all done, go back over your notes. And there's two things you should be looking at. How can this impact my business life? And how can this impact my personal life? And this is what you do every day. You can't miss. If you're on the road, you go to vacation, this is what you do before you go out and have fun. If you're a person that travels on business, you gotta do this every day. I don't wanna hear freaking excuses. Do you brush your teeth every day? Yes, why? Because you don't want your teeth to fall out in 90 days to 4 months. Well, if you don't work on your mind, your brain's gonna fall apart. You're not gonna stay the same. You always go backwards. So you've gotta work on your mind development. You gotta work on changing. You gotta work on getting better. You gotta work on the capacity of everything in life. You gotta work on everything. Personal development's not for the good times, it's for the battles. It's for the wins, the victory laps. It's for everything. So if you don't understand this, it's not, because I've been through everything. I've been through a divorce. I was only married for a year. My wife cheated on me. That was a massive deal. I had to go through my mom getting breast cancer, and then she ended up dying. All my grandparents passed away. All the people that raised me all died within about a year and a half of each other. There's a lot. If I didn't have personal development, it could have possibly taken me down. But because I knew how to work, I had the capacity to go through this. It didn't affect me. Did I mourn? Of course I did. Did I go through it? Yeah, but I got through it strong, right? I'm still moving forward. My life's still getting better. You know, did I want to lose all that stuff? No, I didn't want to lose any of that. Okay, I love those people. But my mom wasn't even retired yet from her job. And I got to see how fragile life is. And so if you don't work on yourself, you're doing a disservice to you first and foremost. And then there's no way you're gonna be able to run a business correctly, have a relationship, have boundaries in your life. There's just no way. So you gotta do this every single day, okay? 30 minutes. And what you'll notice is every 90 days, you will go through a change. Every 90 days, not every day. So if you read every single day, you're not gonna change every day. Every 90 days, you will see a change in your life.